Tonight's episode, we're looking at more faith and less fear.
Hi, welcome to Project More, the show where we talk about more of the good stuff and less of the bad stuff. Now, what we're saying is we want more of this
Chopper away.
and less of this. Now, we're really excited because this is our first episode,
Oh, it's going to be awesome.
which is pretty cool. And today we're going to talk about what it means to have more faith and less fear, pretty much.
The dictionary defines faith as complete trust in someone or something, this complete confidence in something. And fear is defined as a distressing emotion aroused by impending danger, evil, pain, etc. Whether the threat is real or imagined, it doesn't matter. The feeling or condition of being afraid. Can you see how these are pretty opposite?
Fear is not good.
Fear is not good.
Now, I know you know that I am deathly terrified of clowns.
Yes.
I don't know where I got it from, to be honest.
Happy birthday to you.
Go ahead.
And you have a bit of a weird fear as well, eh?
Well, yeah, look, again, this is an odd fear, but at least I know the origin of it. I don't really find aliens to be much fun. When I was younger as a kid, my uncle thought that it would be a really good idea to take a 5-year-old on the Bermuda Triangle ride at SeaWorld. Little did he know that it would scar me for life. I can't even look at E.T. without being scared.
What a wuss. I mean, E.T. is not even scary. I haven't seen the movie. I know what he looks like, but I just haven't seen it.
He's a creepy, wrinkly thing. How can you not be scared of that? See, he's creepy.
He's really not.
No, but he is.
He's just small.
disgusting.
He's wrinkly and he's small.
I
with a
will
big
have
head.
none
He's like
of
a baby.
that.
He's like
I
a
will
newborn
have
baby.
None of it.
But anyway, fear affects us all.
Yeah.
Fear is not good. And did you know that in the Bible it says to not be afraid or to not fear more than 80 times
Yeah.
in its 66 books, which is pretty crazy. So, you know, you'd be silly to look past these explicit instructions to not be afraid because it's mentioned so many times.
Why? Because fear cripples faith. This is not good because faith is the fundamental aspect of what we believe as Christians. As we saw, faith is having a complete trust in God. How can we, just like it says in Matthew 28:19, go out into the world and make disciples, or even love God with everything we've got, like it says in Luke 10:27, if we don't have faith? We can't. I mean, Jesus even says in Matthew that faith the size of a mustard seed can move a mountain. In Matthew 17:20, it says, "Truly I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, 'Get up and move,' and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you."
You know, Jesus isn't, he's not saying it literally. Like, you can't go up to, say, Mount Everest or something like that and say, "I want you to move from point A to point B." And what he's saying is even with the smallest amount of faith, impossible things can happen. So imagine what would happen if we had more faith, if it was amplified.
It'd be amazing. But
It would.
unfortunately, this is where our problem lies. You see, faith and fear, they can't coexist. They are opposites. And when we're so flooded with fear, our faith can become subdued. And this fear prevents us from growing in faith and becoming stronger in Christ.
One of our biggest problems is the fear of man. We worry too much about what people think of us, how we look, how we act, and also how we act out in our faith.
Yeah.
We need to be secure in who we are, but knowing that we are loved and God is well pleased with us. And that can be found in Psalm 149 verse 4. And once we know this, the fear of being afraid of what people think of us, it doesn't control our minds, it doesn't dominate our lives.
Yeah.
And we need to stop listening to what people think of us and start listening to what God thinks of us.
If God is on our side, what is there to fear? Remember, the spirit that God gave us does not make us timid or fearful, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. Well, thanks for tuning into Project More. This episode we looked at more faith in God and less fear of man. This is a free resource for you guys, so feel free to watch it again or share it with your mates. And if you want to check in on the scriptures that we used, they're in the description below. Remember guys, when you step out, God steps in.
Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and in between every main episode of Project More, we're going to upload something called Project More-ish, which is a little bit more in the end. So we're just going to leave the camera rolling pretty much.
Do some stupid
We're going to
things.
muck around. We're going to play some silly challenges.
See what happens.
We don't know what's going to happen, so we'd love you to join us.
Absolutely.
And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.